They stopped at the bus and shot at the driver. They collected all the gold and the belongings of those in the bus before asking for ID cards to see if they were Christian or not. If they were Christian, they were struck on the head.
We had 3 dead relatives in a hospital. When we went to the hospital, we stayed from 1 p.m. until 5 p.m. The bodies arrived at the church and we stayed 4 hours until the bodies were given to us for burial.
A swift response by the Egyptian president. Rafale fighter jets pounded training camps of the Shura Mujahideen Council, Al-Qaeda-affiliated group in the coastal city of Derna in eastern Libya. Egypt believes the camp in Libya is a training base for the assailants who killed 28 Egyptians on their way to a monastery on Friday in Upper Egypt.
The attacks are vicious and cowardly by mercenaries who receive funding and training abroad to attack Egyptians. The perpetrators have nothing to do with Islam.
The Egyptian president has vowed revenge.
Any camps that train militants to attack us in Egypt, we will hit them hard, whether inside of Egypt or abroad. I hope this message is clear to everyone.
And Prime Minister Hisham Ismail warned the air raids on Libya won't be the last.
These operations are attempts to divide the Egyptian people and break our social solidarity. But we remain strong and will hit back at anyone who assumes they can divide us. This air raid is just the beginning. From today, Egypt's national security starts from outside Egypt.
The Egyptian president plans to continue targeting extremist groups before they reach the country. He is coordinating with the Libyan National Army led by General Khalifa Haftar. Haftar would send in ground troops to finish off the militant camps after being weakened by Egypt's air raids. The Egyptian president had pointed out that 1,000 terrorists' cars have been held by police while infiltrating through the borders in the last 3 years. It is obvious El-Sisi's patience has run out. He has called on US President Donald Trump to join in the fight against terrorism and on the international community to punish those countries that support extremist groups in the region. Yas Hakim for CGTN, Cairo.